Hi everyone, this is Gigi, and this is a monthly, I should say end of July tarot reading, and this is to celebrate the Leo season. See, when it's the Leo season, everybody gain. So I decided to do a tarot reading for you, my Scorpios. I want you to know that before recording all my readings, I always meditate and I ask for guidance. And so I wanted to do a specific love tarot reading because I saw a lot of things coming in for all the signs. And let's see what we have for you, my Scorpios. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, you know what? Something that wasn't set right in terms of legalities is going to be set right. Someone is working on your behalf. Someone is working on your behalf, but see, there's a lot of delays because it's, you know what, my Scorpios, I know this is a love tarot reading, but I feel there's a lot of people in your business right now. I mean, you have let go of a relationship. Some of you may go through a divorce. There's definitely an ending, an official ending. But in terms of having the papers and having things done, it's gonna take some time here. Okay, I know you were looking. Some of you are looking for a new beginning here. It's on hold. I'm not sure what exactly is the delay. I think there's a lot of things that haven't been said. You haven't said your piece. There's a lot of things you have to clear out, my Scorpios. You're not speaking. You have to speak up here. You're trying to avoid an argument by just leaving all behind you, but you have to say your piece, Scorpios. You really do, because not saying your piece, allowing other people, again, that's a relationship reading, allow other people to just move on, and those people could have been the people that's holding on, that's been giving you delays in your relationship. You're ready to start a new relationship. A new relationship is on hold. You already know who that is, and that's a good relationship. I see a woman or a man who's just really admiring you right now, my Scorpios. Okay, this is someone who has their own job, their own business, or that person is a self-reliant, financially independent. It could be an independent woman, it could be an independent man, and I'm not sure if that has some type of relation with you really not getting an ending. You're trying to avoid a fight. You're trying to avoid something, and you just want to cross the bridge, but Scorpio, you're gonna have to speak up. Something that is belong to you is not in your hands right now. You're losing sleep over this. I think that there may be some issues with you starting a new beginning right now because of have to do with some values, maybe, I hope it's not your self-esteem, my Scorpios. I really do hope it's not it, because you're able to get something done, See, there's some family involved. There's an issue involving your family members going on right now where you're not getting justice. And that prevents you to going to your beginning. And that could be the relationship because you're trying to really do things a certain way, okay? And everything is on hold right now. Something that has to be said. Closed mouth, don't get fed, Scorpio. Don't forget that. You need to speak up. There's something in regards to conversation. See, you could say something because you know something. You could say, and that would just destroy all your oppositions. And that will destroy. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe that's the very last thing you don't want to do. And that's very surprising coming from Scorpios, because I could see that things has to be done. But there's people in your family you're trying not to hurt. But they know, Scorpios. You think they don't know? They know. Let me tell you something. If you're changing relationship, you're moving on from something, it's not going to please everybody, and so be it. You have to really think about yourself. You're thinking about too many people. People that really truly have no say into your beginning, in the hard work that, because you're working hard. You're working. You're trying to make things happen in a, different. Like, you're trying to move on from the past, make something new happen. You're being held by your friends, or maybe someone younger people, younger siblings maybe are holding you against, or maybe you're trying to, you're trying to do that you shouldn't even do that for them, but you're trying to do that for someone you love, someone you like. But there's a lot of there's a lot of judgmental views about you, and they shouldn't be judging right now. The sun, yes. See, you have a woman who's gonna there's a woman working on your behalf, or a man, okay? But you have someone who is not like you, who doesn't have to hold their mouth or their tongue, or doesn't have nothing to held back, is not being held back by nobody, who's really in the middle of everything. Clarify the judgment here. Woo, you have, what? You have a woman against you, and then you have another one who's very supportive of you. Some people have a lot of things to hide, and it's just like, you're the one who has the keys to all that. You're going to have to let that out. You're going to have to let that, because there's someone who's doing their work and who's really discovering things for you. And there's someone else, maybe someone who has something to lose, maybe their reputation at work, maybe their whatever, they're a resource. They're on the losing end right now. They don't want you to win, Scorpio. I mean, I'm not sure if in regard to a relationship, a man or a woman, but there's really, they're holding you back. And someone has somehow infiltrated your life. And you know what? You better wake up, Scorpio, because Scorpio, normally you're on top of that. You have to stop. I mean, if you're being isolated, or it's just you're not paying attention, it's time to really pay attention, because there's a lot of things happening behind your back right now. Okay? You're trying not to get involved in something that belongs to you. You're trying not to really to make a lot of waves, and in your ending, because you're ending something, and you're trying not to make too much wave. But you know what, Scorpios? It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Meaning, maybe you're thinking that, this or this person is not going to be happy. Maybe you feel you did something, but you didn't. You have the right to protect yourself, by all means. And you're not being protective of yourself. You're not. You should be. Clarify the world in reverse. Clarify the world in reverse. I mean, those people are not coming after you. They can't hurt you, but they're all in your business. They're all in your business. But only you know the truth. You're going to have to speak up. The moment you speak up, and you speak up to the right person, someone of... Let me clarify the Queen of Wands here. Someone is... Someone feel, in terms of your relationship, that might be for someone in particular. There's like a Queen of Pentacles, someone who has some type of status, who has some resource, is under the impression that you took something from them. And they are really... They're trying hard to stop your blessings. Everything is on hold. This should have been a movement. This is going to stop soon because with the sun in Leo, although it's squaring you, when Mars move into Strength card, other people are trying to really hold something. Some people, there's a lot of family members involved in your business. I'm not sure what happened, what's happening for you in your relationship. That could be like a business partner. Maybe you had a business partner you're trying to get away from, and that person has infiltrated your network, your vendors, or other groups of people. You may not be fully aware of that, although maybe you have announced a separation and they have been going on their own way or their own and try to infiltrate some relationship that you have. Okay? But you're gonna find out, and it's gonna come, something's gonna come. You're gonna do something. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Woo! You're gonna come out blazing. You're gonna be so mad, Scorpios. I don't know what that is myself, but you're gonna find out something that someone has been doing in regards to your relationship. It could be someone been talking about you and spreading lies. You know, there's a lot of people there's some people competing. There's some competition. There's some competition with you, and if you're not competing, I'm not sure who's having that competition with you, but they're the only people who truly are fighting for something that you may not want anymore, that you turn your back. If I hear what I see, Page of Cups. Ooh, things gonna change. Let me tell you. Check back again in the next few days. Things gonna change. We have the Wheel of Fortune. If things hasn't been going your way or slow, you're not picking up energies right now, you're standing low, you're gonna come out of this right now. And there's someone who you known for a long time, like a sibling or long-time friends, who's gonna come. And that person's going to lift you up because you have the strength. Everything is really laid for you to do something. You know already. You know the truth. You have to come out. And you know what? It shows that you will. I'm not sure the time frame here. It may take some time. Maybe hopefully only days and not weeks. But you're going to go to the bottom of it. There's a Virgos that is really pulling strings. Everything seems to be for money. Your relationship, although some of you may be single, there's someone who has, because the thing is, someone is trying to hurt your reputation, your words, the things that you said. And I think you know who that is. You know who that is. That person doesn't have the same power that they used to. Maybe their reputation has been affected. Clarify this. Yes, that person's reputation. And it's they're holding on. Someone has been leaving that person. There's some people that are turning their back from one of your opponents, one of your position. Someone who opposes you slowly. And they really are looking at you like you're the one who said something. You probably did, because I have the Ace of Swords. If you said something, you said the truth. Okay? And then you're in an area right now where no one can control you. They are unable to control you. But you're sitting kind of hurt in your corner or not really. You have to stand back up and move. Do something. You have to defend yourself because this beginning is going to create more delay. You have to come out of this, Scorpios. Everything is known already. What's not known is other people trying to pull you back in your hole, so you don't say the truth, you don't speak up. But there's someone, there's a family members, there's a friend who's gonna give you all the tea. Maybe it's a mutual friend which that has some connection with the person who's opposing you. But you know what? There's been a big betrayal here. The Queen of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, Three of Swords. That's someone who really wants to hurt your reputation. Someone who doesn't believe you or doesn't believe you what you're doing. Of course, jealousy, right? I think that here it's because of the light that you're getting, again, based on your reputation, your work. You're going to get a big, you're going to level up. You're going to get a big offer. It looks really good. I'm not sure why you're not out celebrating. Whoever is trying to oppose you is really weak right now. It's funny because I see a lot of love and empathy, but you may not even feel it because you're away from it all. You're not even able to see it. You're not speaking to the right people. Someone is trying to stop your work or your money, your bag. Someone is trying to stop you from, but there's just, I'm not sure how they're going to be able to do so because you're coming out. Things are already set up. Things are already going. There's a flow. There's a motion. Queen of Wands is here. That's the one who really has a lot of energy. Three of Hazards. So a lot of people appreciate your work. You know what, Scorpio? What I say, I'm going to end this reading and say that it's time for you to come out. Absolutely. It is time for you to come out. If you don't, you won't be able to see them clearly. You have to come out. For those that are not, and some of you guys, maybe it's not a question of coming out. Maybe you just don't really care. Maybe you don't really, whoever is making noise doesn't really, you don't really give them any value. You don't pay attention to them. Probably because your reputation, your words, the truth that you have said cannot be destroyed because the truth also is the truth. However, you still have to come out and show that, you are standing strong. Okay, but I'm going to end this reading for you, my Scorpios. This was a love reading. I didn't see any king or queen. Beside queens, I have two. Yes, there's two queens. There's a Queen of Wands in the right position and a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And that Queen of Pentacles in reverse is next to the Three of Swords in reverse. So this one has she has some issues, some bone to pick with you. There's a woman here who's really not happy with the judgment, with you shining, moving on for some reason. But, let me know how this resonated with you. Until next time, sending lots of kisses. I love you.